Alright, we are back with another NoGi Drillers guide session, and this time we have myself. And who has any clue what I'm doing? But anyways, this is, so with this session my goal was that Brandon was going to kind of like attempt to Toriando me or just kind of do an easy pass by. And from that, I wanted to get into some type of connection or leg lock series that allowed me to be safe. So realistically, there's like no set game plan on where I'm going with it or exactly what I'm doing. But the main focus is that as he goes to pass me, I take that inversion and that pass and I backward roll into some type of leg lock sequence. Now, how all of Brandon and I's sessions typically start is it starts out easy, it starts out pretty smooth. We start getting the flow and trusting exactly where we're trying to get to and what we're trying to get accomplished. And then after that, we start to add more and more and more resistance or, you know, little more pieces to the puzzle and figuring out exactly where we can go with it. So what I really like is, as you know, I've never thought about like as I'm getting past to backward roll and fully connect into my opponent essentially the way that I want to connect to them. Typically it's just regard, and you know, not that that's anything bad, but unfortunately as I've gotten older, the regard fatigues my back more than anything. So like the side to side movement and the constant like twisting my spine puts my back at a level of fatigue that I just can't stand, and I can't train for long periods. So the whole purpose of this series was that I would be more confident that right off the pass or right off an aggressive pass that I would be able to get right into a leg entanglement, or get into at least a type of guard where I could connect to them and I could slow them down, and then I wouldn't have to get my back constantly fatigued, but I could actually just stay connected to them, slow them down, and then work on attaching in a way that I can get to a guard that I'm comfortable with, and then there's not so much crazy play and back and forth and all the different things that you know, seem to cause my back a lot of struggles. But mostly what the whole thing is it's like going into a, you know, like he throws it over and then I get back in and then I backward roll into like a saddle position, kind of like a there's a little bit of K guard in there, there's a little bit of saddle in there, there's a little bit of you know, like reverse butterflies and you know, like it was a neat drill to go through and figure out exactly what I could turn this into, and now it's like to the point now where who knows exactly what entanglement I'm going to get into. I'm just trying to get to a good entanglement and make sure that I win the engagement battle is all that I'm trying to win at this point. So thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned in the future for more.